Good morning, friends. Happy Friday. Today is our last day with Miss V. And today we are going to do her big page that we usually do on Fridays. So today we have a story about Miss V. Let's see your V's, friends. Everybody make your V's. Awesome. Good job. All right, let's take a look at this picture. What do you think Miss V is doing in these three pictures? Let's look at the first one. What is Miss V doing in this picture? Growing. And I forgot to mention, I have my friend Sadie here today who is going to pretend like she is our class. So we're going to pretend that Sadie is in pre-K and she's going to answer some of the questions for you guys. All right, what is she doing in the middle picture?
Planting.
She's planting. And what about the last picture? What is she doing?
She's trying to...
What does she have in her basket?
Food!
Food. What kind of food?
Lettuce.
Lettuce and tomatoes. Those are vegetables. Good job. And how much time do you think is passing in this story? Do you think this happened back to back, like in the morning, afternoon, at night? Or do you think it took a couple days to get from the first picture to the last picture?
I think tomatoes are for dinner.
Okay.
Sometimes we have that for dinner.
Okay. So I think it took probably a couple days, maybe even a couple weeks to get from the first picture to the last picture. Because it looks like in the first picture, she's planting the seeds. I see her putting it down in there, the little seeds in the seed packets like when we planted our zinnias. The second one, it looks like they started to sprout. You see the green coming out of the top, and they've gotten too big for the little containers that they're in. So she's planting them into the ground. And then the last picture is what happens once they sprout. They sprout and they grow into lettuce or tomatoes or eggplants. All right. Let's read her story. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
I was so excited. It was time to start my vegetable garden. I needed something to plant the seeds in. Though, I was pouring a glass of milk when I had an idea. Recycled milk cartons would make great planters. Remember we talked about the 3 R's the other day? Reduce, reuse, and recycle. So that's what she's doing. I ran to get the milk cartons out of the recycling bin. I filled them with dirt and planted the seeds. I watered the seeds. I could hardly wait to eat the fresh vegetables. What else do you think Miss V could have used to plant her seeds from the recycling bin? So she used a carton. What else could she have used to put her seeds in? Think about things that we might recycle. Do you think she could have used maybe an old water bottle to put the dirt in?
And a can.
Yeah, great. She could have used a can maybe that you had vegetables or fruit or SpaghettiOs in. Good job. All right, let's listen to the rest of Miss V's story. At first, I didn't think the plants were growing. Mr. I told me to be patient. He said that the roots had to grow down before the stem and leaves grew up. Remember we talked about the roots are the first thing. Here's the dirt, and you plant the seed underneath, and the roots grow down. They grow into the dirt so you don't see them, but there's a lot going on under the dirt. It was hard to be patient though. I had to wait and wait and wait when I really wanted the plants to grow fast. Finally, I saw green sprouts poke through the dirt. They grew very slowly. Mr. I measured the plants every day to show that they were growing. I had to be patient just a little bit longer. All right, who remembers what it means to be patient? This was one of the first wow words that we learned and one that we talk about all the time. Who can tell me? Right, it means waiting without complaining. We do it all day long, especially waiting to go to the bathroom or after the bathroom. And for your turn in circle. All right. How does Miss V and Mr. I know that the plants are growing? What did I tell you Mr. I did in the story? He measured them.
Measure.
So even though that they're a little bit green sticking out, a tiny bit is growing every day. Sometimes you can't always see it with your eyes, but with Mr. I measuring it, he was able to tell her. All right, here is the rest of her story. At last, the vegetables grew. Now I have tomatoes, lettuce, and eggplant. It took a long time. I had to be very patient, but I'm glad that I didn't give up. I want you guys to think about a time that you had to be patient. I know there's lots of times. There's times that Miss Mowry has to be patient, like coming back into the classroom to see your beautiful faces. I'm being patient, but it's very hard. All right, enjoy the rest of your Friday. Make sure you're being good helpers to Mom and Dad. Think about something special you can do for them. Maybe you can clean up your room, or make your bed, or mow the lawn. Just kidding, you guys are too young. But think of something great that you can do, and think of ways you can be patient for your moms and dads. I know that they would appreciate it. Enjoy your weekend. Bye-bye.